Typical skills of most junior and mid-level designers are narrow. They're scary narrow. Most people go for simple template-based mobile apps where they can simply drag and drop a couple of components in and that's it. I've also seen countless Instagram designers and creators talk about how they mostly make mobile apps because web is not cool and they don't really know how to do it. This is getting a little bit boring, and those missing skills are making a big hole in the industry. One way to fill it is to learn web design and get good at it. Why? Well, think about it. The web is actually more important than apps. You only use apps for repeating tasks like watching a movie or tracking a workout. For all the single-use tasks, including checking out an e-commerce online, you use a website. And sure, it can be a mobile website, but it's still a website, not an app. And there are some differences that many juniors simply don't know about. I've been designing since 1998, and over the years we worked with multiple banks from all over the world, entertainment brands, medical, startups, fintechs, and even automotive. And here's where it gets tricky. Many designers blindly repeat that you should always design mobile first because most people use their mobile devices to browse the internet. And while the second part of this is true, let me tell you why we never design mobile first. Especially with landing pages and complex web apps, we always start with the larger canvas because it's a lot easier to subtract elements from the design than to add them later on. It's just easier to restack a larger, wider interface than to expand a smaller, narrower one. So basically, if you start mobile first, you might get a pretty good mobile experience, but your desktop experience is likely going to suck. We always start desktop first, make an awesome desktop version, and then based on that desktop version and the rule of subtraction, we make the very first mobile version. Then, based on both research and our years of know-how, we tweak the mobile version to make sense for that specific platform. We remove everything that's unnecessary, we simplify some of the processes, and we make the interface shine on mobile. That way, you just make sure that you have the best possible experience on all the platforms. So learn web design and learn it the right way. One way you can do it is through my web design courses. There are 3. First one covers web apps, SaaS products that are most common type of web apps designers do. It's just useful stuff, no filler. The second one covers landing pages. That is something that 99% of all designers completely fail at. Next to that, I show you the principles of graphics design and laying out the creative elements, all based on our unique type framing technique that makes your work with copywriters and stakeholders feel 1000 times more professional. And last but not least, learn to make both the web app and the landing page fully responsive and make awesome mobile versions of each. This covers both the actual design and the super important subtraction phase, with logical steps on how to split the mobile experience and make it better. This is based on hundreds of products we delivered for some of the world's biggest brands. You can get each of the courses separately, or you can get them in a bundle and save 30%. And I also made a special promo code that you can use to get an additional 20% off from either one of the individual courses or the bundle itself. So that's like an insane deal or something, right? These courses are also part of my mega bundle that has all my courses included, but that's a whole other story. So get them now because this really changes the game. And obviously, once you're proficient in web design, we're both gonna have a beautiful day.